Hi, I'm Bopsto, the Overweeb.
And I am Red, the bald-headed wonder.
We are the Anime Boys.
The anime boys. And
Anime
Bopsto,
Boys.
let me just tell
Yeah.
you, I think it's time to crack one open with the boys. What do you say? What do you say?
I I don't got anything to crack open, unfortunately. So
It's all
I'm just
good.
drinking
I
tea.
cracked something open. I'm good. Um,
That's cool. Ugh. So yeah, we're back at it again with Hell's Paradise this week.
back at it with a
Um,
Vans.
back at it, another threefer until we get caught up with it.
Hell yeah.
Um,
And man,
and
does
hey,
this fucking anime not disappoint? It is the
it's pretty good.
titties, dude. I am so much. Excuse me, let me rephrase. I am insanely enjoying this anime. It is absolutely
Yep.
incredible. I love it so far. Again, it's a banger from Mappa. My
Mhm.
voice levels aren't too high, correct?
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay, good. I just want to double check. I don't want
Yeah.
to ear rape our viewers. Or our listeners rather, since we are a podcast. Um,
There's a visual aspect that they're watching on YouTube. You got the visualizer, so I mean, it doesn't matter.
right.
But yeah. So yeah, so what'd you think of episode 4, Red?
Well,
Oh, before we get started, I did want to say, hey, if you like this video, hey, give us a like, comment, subscribe.
yeah.
You're not subscribed?
Subscribing.
Man, you better be careful. Bakugo might come over and just slice you
Bakugo.
fucking open for that shit.
Bakugo.
He'll come over,
He's
give you a little
Mr.
1-2.
He'll give you that Mr. Steal Your Girl shit, and you don't want that.
Yeah, yeah, man. With extra is.
He'll fuck you up and fuck your bitch at the same time. I'm just,
Yeah.
come on, man.
So,
Just
so yeah.
give us that
And
follow.
also, if there's anything we don't mention here that you felt like we should have, give us a little comment. We love talking with people in the comments. So yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, episode 4. What do you think, Red?
Shit got crazy fast.
Very fast.
It went from being this really beautiful, weird paradise to holy shit, I'm tripping balls, acid trip.
Holy shit! Here come the berserk
Here,
monsters.
I don't know. These are a bit mild for Berserk. Um,
Yeah,
I don't think anything can compare to Berserk monsters.
yeah.
um,
I mean, you gotta. I was saying just in terms of like weird, like nightmarish
I just
creatures.
don't like that every
It's
creature
that
has a
similar.
set of arms they're doing nothing with other than holding together to prey. That's
Yeah, because this
it.
must be like guardians and whatnot
This
of this
it's
so-called
just so
paradise.
weird, like.
Yeah,
And what I mean is just it. And they explained it in a further episode. Like I think it was episode five.
it was in episode 5.
That they're mixtures of I know it was
Uh,
Buddhism and
Buddhist and Taoism.
Taoism. That okay, and Taoism is. And I did a little research on Taoism. I just didn't want to mispronounce it. That's why I let Bopsto go
Yeah.
first. I did a little research on it, and it is. Oh my gosh, it is some creepy stuff. And I don't want to offend anybody.
Yeah.
I don't want to offend anybody if that's, their thing. But that's got some crazy
Yeah,
like
Taoism's pretty good.
art,
Yeah.
like statues, creatures, and to mix it with Buddhism is
Yeah.
wacky, dude. And we'll get more into
We'll get more into it in
what
episode
we
5.
saw in episode 5. But
Which,
the creatures itself are fucking crazy because
yeah,
so you got the Taoism and the Buddhism mixed on the creatures as well, which you
Yep.
got Mr. Fishman who's holding prayer beads and he has
He's
like
holding
4 sets of fucking arms that are
Yeah.
all praying at the same time.
The dude with the fucking open palm sticking out of his eye.
Yeah, dude, like just
He's all-
purple like arms, looks like tongues almost. It kind of reminds me of that
Yeah.
scene from Goldmember where they're in the stupid
Yeah.
submarine
Yeah, man.
and that dude's arm is sticking out of his ass eating an apple and
can-
shit.
I can see that. Um, but yeah, we also so Red, what do you think about the backstory of the Blade Dragon?
Apt name. Very apt name.
Fucking yeah, dude, man, I just like he's not even
Don't
like he hasn't even
disrespect. Don't
he hasn't even
disrespect it.
committed a fuck. He hasn't even committed a crime or is a killer. He just literally is like, with this fucking like lord is like, yo, you're so fucking badass. Why don't you come and like be part of my posse? And he's like, guy, sure. Dude's also the clan name was Dragon.
And he's just like,
This
you
guy
can't.
chose the wrong
He really did. He chose
chose
the
the wrong
wrong
person.
fucking choice of words. He's like, just
He was
because you
trying
have
to
dragon in your name doesn't mean you can actually kill a dragon, right? And he's just like, I'll show you what killing a dragon
challenge
looks like.
challenge accepted.
Bro
Fuck your
just,
clan.
bro just sliced the whole front gate of his fucking mansion.
Yeah.
And just, it fell to the ground. And it just cuts us over from that to the actual show
Yeah,
of him
man.
cutting his goddamn hand off because fucking Danny DeVito butterfly bit him. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Listen, don't doubt this man. Don't fucking say like, oh man, I bet you couldn't do this. Because it will show you can.
bro, like,
And what the-
so far this show has given me a roller coaster of emotions. It's just like, oh, this is pretty cool. Holy shit, that just happened. Oh shit, we're back to coolness. Oh, that looks really pretty.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, what is that? I mean, it
Yeah.
just, holy shit, he just cut off his
That
dick
is-
beater. I mean, what the
Yeah.
fuck? I mean, it's just
Yeah,
a big, ooh, fish man. Like, I mean, come on.
Yeah. And man, actually, I forgot to add his name, but man, Fucci, he's fucking down bad for fucking dissections. He's into that shit.
He gets
fucking-
hard thinking about it. I mean,
It's hard thinking about it.
oh man. But oh shit, I did
like
a
how
typo.
the tallest.
I had a
I like how
typo
the-
in my notes.
Oh, I like how the tallest fucking member of this crew of fucking badasses is his executioner's like the shortest
I know, dude.
person.
And he looks like Mob.
He does.
Had
He's
a
got
baby.
those mob eyes. If Mob was like down bad for dissection,
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. But no, I had a typo in my notes. It said the executioner gets a hard on about direction.
hell yeah.
Oh, I love typos.
That's
They're
what
the
I'm talking
best, dude.
Hey, speaking of like cultural references, we get a little thing where he's like, "Hey, that fucking Battle Royale earlier is kind of almost like an insect poison jar,
Oh yeah, it's
like with making poison." It's like, hey, that's pretty neat.
it's a pretty
in
neat
that world.
because his idea of eliminating all the others
Right.
first is used with the analogy of
Yeah,
the poisonous creatures
poison jar.
or the poison insects and shit. I found that very, an interesting analogy, or found that to be an interesting analogy. But as we were covering all this, shit went sour
Yeah,
fast. Gobby
And
had to
true-
bitch slap a
big-
fish face after
the
getting
big fight.
shit with.
he's as they put down Gabimaru versus the Jesus fish.
Jesus. I put Buddha fish, dude.
Buddha fish. Nah. He's. I understand the prayer emotion is kind of universal to all of these faiths, but nah, fuck it. He's a fish, so Jesus fish.
I'm gonna call him Budapest.
Budapest. If only it was a bug that was doing that shit.
Yeah, I know. It'd been great. It had a
Yeah.
great fit, but
Or even if it was a carp.
we could just call him. Well, it
It's
still
carp
sounds
food,
good as Buddha fish.
Yeah.
Buddha.
Budapest is good.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude fucking breaks his beads, and all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, this thing's got tentacles.
Yeah, this thing just whipped out his like 4 schlongs out from behind his back and grabbed him by the ankles. And I'm sorry, I've seen enough to know where this was headed. I mean, But it gets worse later, so we'll continue. He grabs Gabi by the damn ankles as he goes in for an attack and just shit whips him like fucking Hulk does Loki. He gets
bitch whipped hard,
which is hilarious because bro just gets right back up. He bounces off the ground. He's like, "You think that hurt? My grandma hits harder than you." I mean, but at this point, he's sitting there like thinking about running away back because his old mentor said to never fight an unknown enemy. And we'll get to that in episode 5 because there's a contradiction in me and Bopsto.
No, that'd be 6.
Was it 6?
Yeah.
You're right. It's 6. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Either way, we'll get to it.
But he was thinking about running away, and then all of a sudden, the smiling friends pop up out of the damn woods.
Hey, bitch, what's up? You seen Attack on Titan? we gonna fuck you up, bitch.
We're the midgets of that world.
should have stayed back at home making sandwiches and whatnot. We're gonna show you.
All right, so okay, this is where you think, okay, he's gonna grab her after fucking up the fish man. He's gonna grab her, run away. No, not Gabi. Not my boy Gabi. Gabi said, "You know what? Fuck your couch." He jumped up in the damn trees.
Yeah.
And went ham on these fucking Titan monsters.
He literally just sort of blacks out and just runs on instinct.
Oh my god, he deep fried this man's brain.
Man. Yeah. Just cooking people from the inside out with his fucking flames.
Was insane because his head fucking exploded. Because he bashed his fucking head in by himself. It's like the monster committed suicide because it was so damn painful. Like, it was insane the methods that he used to kill them. Like, he just set this one guy's whole fucking head on fire, and then the next one he stuck his hand in his ear and then boiled his brains from the inside out.
Dude.
And all while this is going on, Sagiri is very deer in headlights mode. Like, she's just like, what the fuck's going on?
What's going on? What the shit? What the hell?
Yeah, being a deer in headlights, it followed with a very, very beautiful reflective eye art. Scene. And dude, I loved that. Like, very starburst eyes with the Danny DeVito butterflies in the background in her eyes. Like, she could see the monsters getting fucked. It was really cool looking scene. Like, just that one visual I really, really liked out of this episode. But here, you take it from here, Bopsto. I keep over talking. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
See, we're at the part where she's looking and watching him fuck everybody up.
She's just like at a fucking absolute standstill.
Yeah,
just watching these like weird, horrific creatures, and like Gabi Mar just going absolutely ham on them.
Yeah.
Just absolutely kicking the shit out of them.
Yeah, and at this point, we get introduced to another character, Bopsto.
Yeah.
Why don't you introduce...
first it seems like, oh shit, he's actually gonna get overwhelmed. But in comes fucking Genji.
Oh yeah.
Big ass fucking muscly tan dude, and he fucking immediately just fucks shit up. Kills. Yeah, man. We'll get into that later about his very established role. He's more than just an Asaemon.
Oh yeah, very much.
So, yeah. So he fucking kicks ass, and this is where we meet up with him, fucking Yuzuriya, and Sinta. And so Yuzuriya is basically, hey, like, how about we fucking join forces? Oh, I'm just a helpless like little girl. Wouldn't you protect me, you big strong shinobi? And then Gabimaru's just like, you know what? Nah, be gone, be gone, gone.
Be gone, thought. He
Get the fuck
grabs
away
her.
from me.
It's funny because she goes and just goes for a giant fucking hug, and she's just like, "Why don't you save little old me, Gabimaru?" And the funny part about it is that he just slowly grabs her arm and
Yeah,
forces her to the ground,
yeah.
ever so slowly.
Yeah, you have to
And
make sure it hurts so she gets the memo.
and as she's like slowly getting pushed down, she's like, "Ow, ow, ow."
Oh.
Like, ow, let me go.
Oh shit, that's starting to hurt. No shit, that's starting to hurt. Fuck, fuck. Uncle.
Oh, she's trying to get her some from my boy Gabi, but he ain't having none of that thought energy clouding his goals. Like, he just ain't.
They're like, hey, like, how about this? You help, you join us. You help us fight, and we'll give you some info.
Right. And just so we're clear, this girl is being escorted by 2 different executioners.
Yeah.
Everybody else is escorted by 1. She gets escorted by 2. And the reason she's escorted by 2 is because the guy that was over escorting her, she legit, and this is what we're getting into now, for the information portion, she legit took the executioner, made him fall for her.
No. The person she formed a quote unquote alliance with another one of the inmates.
Okay.
And his executioner joined along since they were pairing together.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, you're thinking of the prostitute lady.
I am thinking about the prostitute
trying
lady.
to seduce the
But
blind guy.
either way, she took this man, which was another prisoner, which nobody gave a fuck. And she quite literally made him a human test subject on what causes all of these fucking swordsmen and executioners and shinobi to come up missing or come back in a boat full of flowers. And she found out that
oh man, she fucking found out. So I kind of, she's like describing, it's like, oh yeah, so you know the butterflies are mainly the things that are deadly, and they only really come around whenever there's other monsters around.
Yeah.
It's like, we found that out because I tested it on them. It turns out some of the other animals aren't really that dangerous, and they won't attack until provoked. I tested that on him as well.
Exactly. So the millipede looking fuckers, they're fine. The big fuckers are fine, but the real enemy you need to look out for is Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
But okay, so while they're explaining all this information, I don't know if you wrote it down or even noticed it. The music behind this scene was very, jazzy, and I loved it. It sounded really cool. I just wanted to make note of it because I was sitting there like enjoying the music as they were talking. So that's one thing I just wanted to note about this episode. But now they have a crew. She tries to get on him again.
And she actually does get one over on Gabi.
She pulls a fucking Uno reverse on this dude.
Yeah, dude. She's like, she fucking like reverses, like, listen, I could also fucking kill you as well.
Yeah, she's just like, you think you're the only one who's deadly around here, so don't
fucking doubt me.
Don't doubt me. I can end you in an instant. Let's just see who gets you first.
Pussy. Sagiri begins to succumb to the poison that's sort of emitting through the air because of the cut she received from Gabimaru. Yes. And that's where we cut on over to the Bakugo brother.
Yeah, dude, the Bakugo fucking bandits.
Yeah.
Dude, this shit was crazy. We get this whole ass, like, backstory about Bakugo, which we say Bakugo, but his real name is, what's his name? What?
Aza.
I'm looking for his name.
It's Azachobe.
Oh, Azachobe. But he's also known as the Bandit King.
Bandit King.
And so basically, it started the scene with Bakugo being in prison, and actually, excuse me, it actually started with some random ass dude with long blue hair, getting inside of this clan of executioners, which I think is
Yeah,
called
the Yamada.
the
It's the same
Yamada.
one that
Yeah.
Sagiri and all the others are from.
So he ends up getting into the Yamada clan because he's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
And
he's pretty good with the sword.
so he has to kill a prisoner to succeed, and he did. And through doing this, we find out that he's no ordinary Yamada clan member. He is the brother of the Bandit King, Bakugo.
Yeah. I wanna put you put a note here. Ozza is 20 years old, and he's fucking leader of an
Dude.
entire clan of bandits. That's 20.
That's crazy, actually.
Yeah.
But we find out that this man infiltrated a very distinguished and very hard to get in clan just to free his brother. I mean, the dedication behind that, the amount of skill and patience you have to have just to do that, you know?
Yeah, man.
But that kicks us over into what caused him to get caught and why he was freeing his brother. And it was because back when they were kids, they lived in a nice ass mansion with their
They were
father.
a rich ass family that was members of a very prosperous clan.
Yeah, and they went up against the Shogun, was it?
I believe so.
They were strongly against the Shogun.
No, I believe what happened was the clan fell, and then the remaining people of the clan. Yeah,
that's right. They were in a war with. They were in a war with the clan, and they were the losing clan. And everybody within all the adults of that clan got beheaded and put on a spike, kind of like Dracula's fucking castle.
Specifically, well, actually, I found it kind of neat. It's the 47 Ronin.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't pay attention to that. That's interesting.
Were the 47 Ronin.
That's kind of nice. That's kind of cool. I really like that a lot. But we get this whole backstory of them, prevailing even though their father got killed. They were on the street. They got picked up by bandits. The bandits fell in love with them.
Dude, fucking Daza, who's like probably like 9 or 10, is able to fucking talk his way through.
I know,
he's a hardened bandit. And who otherwise would probably just fucking kill them and or defile them and then kill them.
So, okay. So Bakugo we keep calling him Bakugo, but
this is what he looks like.
I'm going to keep calling him Bakugo, but please don't get confused. This is a character within Hell's Paradise. His name is Azachobe. But I'm going to call him Bakugo just because it's easier to remember than Azachobe. But Bakugo, he's simply just fucking... Okay, so he is probably the coolest fucking criminal in the manga / anime. And the reason behind it is because he is only a slave to his desires in form of protecting his brother. He does all this to protect his brother without his brother actively knowing he's protecting him. It's they stick together for each other, and that's all that ever matters.
They're thick as thieves, as you could say.
Thick as bandits.
Yeah.
Sorry, I ruined your thing.
That's all good. No, it's all good. But yeah, so like he is absolutely just fucking slaying.
Oh yeah,
just cutting through these fucking huge ass monsters just like fucking butter.
Bro is a slave to his desires. I swear he is.
And there's one bit where they're surrounded. They decide, fuck it, we're gonna make a run for it. Toma gets grabbed.
Oh man, his hair gets pulled.
His hair, because his hair also gets pulled because it's like long, it's super long.
And Bakugo said, "I see you, bitch."
At first, you think, "Oh shit, he's just fucking running," and then the brother's like, "Oh, I understand. I'm the weaker brother, so This is what I get.
I have
And
to
all of a
show
sudden,
up.
he decides to free himself to try to free himself, and he does so successfully. And he's like fucking shit up. And then in comes fucking Ozza with a fucking axe he just got from one of the monsters.
Yeah, he just comes up and body slams one of the monsters with his own weapon. Like,
And he's like, "Sorry, I have to go. I figured using their own weapons would be more effective."
right. And see that the weird part is it just cuts from there into episode 5. This is the one of the episodes that were it was like mostly
I did want to mention something.
okay.
So as does this, some more monsters appear, and they say, "Ah, man, don't kill. Murder's a sin." And that's where you get this really like cool
Yeah.
bit where he's like, fuck your shit. With sins, God, it's not fucking. I'm gonna march to my own drum. I'm gonna be my own god.
No, he said I am a god. Like just
Yeah.
I am a god.
Which, I mean, with the shit he does, you know what?
Fuck it. Let
Fuck
him
it.
be a god.
You can.
But either way,
the film reel flashback I want to mention as well.
Oh, which one?
Like, whenever the monster says "don't kill" and whatnot, before he goes fucking ham. He starts thinking those words to himself, and behind him is like footage of his dad being executed, and it's like a black and white film.
Oh yeah, with the heads on the fucking the shelf. Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah,
like, ooh, that was pretty gory.
Yeah.
Pretty malicious. It looked pretty cool.
That sort of that Kurosawa style.
Yeah, but is there anything else that you wanted to add about this episode?
And that's it. Other than it's fucking great. It's a good episode.
Oh yeah, it was a great episode.
Episode 5.
Yeah.
Sagiri's having some fucking nightmares and shit.
Okay, so before we get into explaining the episode, I just want to talk about this episode is nothing but information. This is
a lot of information.
It's just filling in the plots or the holes that we've missed so far. It's not a filler. It's definitely necessary to the story. It's
very, very necessary in terms of learning.
No fighting involved. It's very to the point. It's talking about the actual creatures, about the actual creatures, what they're up against. I think there's a little action when we meet up, or is that episode 6 where the other guy shows up?
I believe that's 6.
I thought it was 5.
It was
6 because they were talking about. Okay, yeah, never mind. We'll get into it.
Actually, there's a little bit of action here. It's not
a lot. I mean, it really wasn't.
Just a little bit. Are you forgetting about the boat?
The boat's in episode 6.
Yeah, no, it's 5. 6 was an entire fight.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, because it ends with the
cliffhanger.
The cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger, man. Which would have been really fucking great if we were covering this episode by episode from the start.
But like I said, most of what we're talking about
the first half is a lot of information.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it the first half. It's mostly the beginning. There's a little bit of action near the end. Which is the last like 10 minutes of the episode, I think, or something like that. But
anyways, let's fucking jump into it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, Sagiri's fucking having some nightmares of her dad and shit. His dad's like, "Oh man, why the fuck you wanted to be a swordsman? Why can't you be normal and make sandwiches?" He didn't say that, but the eyes give it away. Eyes are the windows to the soul, as some would say, or at least the sandwich. So she fucking wakes up, but chilling inside of a fucking stump. It's a huge ass fucking stump. And Sagiri's like, "Oh shit, where the fuck's Gabimaru?" And all of a sudden she walks outside and he's just just fucking working
He's
on firewood.
he's working at he's mixing turd rolls like it's what
Yeah.
he's doing.
No, that's what
Basically,
he did. But when she comes in, he's working on getting a fire going.
he's like crushing up like a bunch of different ingredients in a thing.
No.
Like in
Oh
that
no.
weird like pot, he was like mashing the ingredients down.
But yeah, regardless, his hands are unbound,
Right.
and she's
Uh,
like, "Oh, what what the hell?"
she's like, what? Your hands are unbound. Like, yeah, shut up. No one cares.
Yeah,
But okay, before we go too far, let's talk about that tree fort. I would live in that fucking thing.
yeah,
That should look kind of dope. I would set up my furniture up in that mess. Oh my god. Invite
it is
some.
pretty nice.
Invite some. Never mind. I have a wife. Um, I would invite my wife and child. I would do that because I love them. Um,
Not enough to sleep with her and Stardew.
shut up. Why you gotta tell everybody my business like that? Like,
Because I'm just saying.
look, when we're on
Raising a
Stardew, I'm
very
a whole nother guy. I mean, I just on
excuses.
Stardew, I'm a bachelor. I live free. I can't have the detanglements. You know, I gotta
Uh,
I gotta spread my
Will,
wings.
like Will Smith's entanglements.
Shut up! Oh my god! Shut up!
Oh man, topical. All right, but yeah.
Shut up!
Back on fucking track.
Oh my god, dude,
They
that's
they
funny.
they've gathered some food and whatnot, and by food it means Gabimaru just
Turd
took it
rolls.
all and mashed it into fucking shinobi rations.
Shinobi rations.
Yeah, that's what they be. Just you literally just take a bunch of shit, put together in a
Quite
ball.
literally at
But if you ever see them depicted in like anime or manga, they're always talked about. Oh man, it's fucking awful.
Yeah, I know. I'm
It's
just
like a last ditch effort
I
type.
don't think you're understanding my joke
Yeah.
given the pretext
Well,
or the context of
yeah.
what comes later,
Yeah.
what he finds while he's looking for the
Uh,
ingredients.
yeah.
But before we get, into that, like you said he was mixing up rations. But Gabimaru gets to talking about all the things that he found on his adventure
Yeah.
to find these ingredients. He, for one, did not find the fruit as he was out there looking
Nope.
for.
Step one, no fruit.
No
I found
fruit.
no fruit. No fruit.
Step two, I found all these ingredients, but I found them near samurai who were the plants.
Yeah. What it was that he noted that all of the flowers are from the mainland.
Yeah,
However, it is likely that they are
samurai.
the fallen samurai.
Exactly.
And I like the cut to like the implied just corpses just
That
laying
they're
on the ground.
eating.
with
Yeah, they're just
flowers.
fucking. That looked so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That looked insanely cool. The way the samurai just popped up, making the plants on the ground.
Yeah.
The faces all tangled up to form the bloom. It looked really neat. It looked really fucking neat.
Yeah.
But it cuts over to this was funny too. It's not Akaginu, is it? Who's
No, you're talking about the little fat guy.
No. The
You
lady.
know, yeah, Yuzuria.
Yuzuria, that's her name. Yuzuria just slams the fucking rations in his face. You think we're eating samurai? You fucking degenerate. I thought that was funny. It was one of my notable things. But
Yeah,
as we're
pretty
getting
good.
into this, he's talking about all the weird shit that he's seeing, and then Nerdy Man takes over, Captain Nerd.
Yeah,
Um,
good old Senta is like, yeah. So these things are a mixture of Buddhist and Taoist faith, and there are various as I'd say perverted and corrupted statues. They're just fucking.
yeah,
It's just like fucking. It's like the
they're
zone
just fucking. I mean, it's
it's
Taoistic
either that.
monks of Buddhists
Yeah,
fucking each other.
and it's like and all the female statues have really, really big metal
yeah,
knockers.
exactly. You know the last one where it was this weird beast,
Yeah,
and he had two people on his side.
yeah,
Okay, you take that statue and you put it next to the panel from Berserk, and I know you know
yeah,
what I'm talking about.
yeah, man, yeah, dude, yeah,
It's almost
yeah,
identical
man.
except for the heads that they chose.
Kiss the snake.
It was like holy
Kiss,
shit, dude.
kiss the snake penis.
Dude, bro, that first fucking volume really sends you when you find out
Yeah, man.
why the dude did that. But that's a
Yeah,
different
yeah.
story.
That's a different story for another time. But yeah. And I like what Sinta says as well. It's like a fucked up twisted mandala.
Ooh, yeah, that was such a really cool figure of not figure, but comparison of what it is.
Yeah.
Cause man, they hit the visual on the head because it had one of the executioners wrapped up by one of the gods or goddesses,
Yeah.
and they were about to get fucked essentially, and it had Sagiri down on the mandala, however you want to pronounce it, just staring through the floor, like through the mandala. It was really cool scene.
Yeah.
But at that point, it cuts us over. I think I'm covering it right, but it cuts us over to, what's his fucking face?
Genji.
Yeah, Genji is talking to Sagiri about. I think this is a bit too much for you. I think you need to go home and breed.
Go back to the kitchen. Go home to the kitchen.
Go home and make your husband a sandwich.
Go make the sandwich. As chief of the sandwich squad, I demand you go back home.
Yeah, this is no work for a woman. Go home and make my sandwiches.
I mean, fuck. If Aizen were here, he'd say the same. Oh wait, no, he got 8.
He got 8.
He got 8.
He got 8. But
he was made into a human sandwich.
Yeah, but it cuts us over from this conversation to the nerd guy walks in, and he says, even if I do somewhat agree with you, but leaving the island's not going to be as easy as pie. And as they're explaining that, it cuts us over to Nuragai. Nuragai?
Nuragai, yeah.
Okay, Nuragai and the other guy.
Yeah.
The Tenza?
Also, I wanted
Tenza?
to, yeah, that's Tenza. I wanted to mention also, I like
Wham and Respecter.
You
misspelled.
I know that's
I know it's intentional, dude.
But no, I like one of the things Genji says before it cuts over is like the sword is a warrior's heart, and I say that you've lost yours. You've lost your
dude. Yeah, this
your
is
heart. How dare you defile yourself by using a fucking another blade?
That's right. I forgot about that scene. He's just like, this is fucking. I know that usually on the battlefield, soldiers will grab other people's swords just to defend themselves. But this is too much. I can do it, but you can't, you woman. Now go make me a sandwich.
Make me my sandwich. If you can't go back home and do it, you might as be better than those fucking shinobi rations, that's for sure. Fucking. We here at the Anime Boys do not hold the views of Genji.
Yeah,
Genji
we do not. We respect woman.
We respect woman.
We really do. We're making jokes, but I promise you, we
man. But yeah, so it cuts over to Nuragai and Tenza. Tenza's like sucks at fucking steering in the ocean. He's like, Liz, you gotta go with the fucking current, man.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
So, like, fucking executioners don't know shit. Samurais don't know shit about shit. Like, just.
Yeah. They're racist against mountain. That's mountain people stuff,
What's
man.
so funny is that the Nura guy was trying to help, not Nura guy, but Tenzo was trying to help Nura guy escape.
Yeah,
Weird, right? It just,
yeah,
they just, he didn't see her being a threat, even though
yeah.
at this point he did not know that.
Hmm.
He did not know that he was a she.
Yeah. But regardless, it's like, you know what? These fucking mountain people. I guess because we can go ahead and go into Never Guy's backstory here, even though it's like basically, it's the Never Guy's part of like a mountain tribe. The shogunate don't like the mountain people. Don't
Yeah,
like them.
we don't like
They're
them.
ungovernable. Can't work with them. Gotta go. Genocide, bitch.
They're just like,
And
what's their names from Game of Thrones, the wildlings.
yeah, exactly.
That's
The
the
guy
best
gets
way. That's the
fuck those
best way to
fucking
describe.
wildlings.
Yeah, fuck them.
Get 'em.
They have
Fuck
the
'em.
bigger portion of the wall. Fuck them.
They think they're people.
They don't deserve to cross
They
our
ain't.
fence.
Oh yeah, just imagine.
I
the
can
fucking
see them
wall,
like.
the wall
Have
as
you
a
ever?
fence.
Have you ever watched Home Improvement, like the show Home
Yeah.
Improvement?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I could just. I'm putting together in my fucking head right now an image of the mountain people over the wall of some emperor's fucking mansion, looking
Yeah.
like Wilson from Home Improvement, giving them
Hell
wisdom.
hell yeah.
I just like howdy ho neighbor.
Yeah. But yeah, so she's chilling out there with her grandpa and her other people. All of a sudden, one day, the fucking shogunate decide, you know what, we're gonna just fucking kill them.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Killed her grandpa, killed them all. She's the last remaining member of her tribe, and immediately got fucking arrested.
Dude, at this point, her grandpa was like, "Run, bitch, run,
Run, bitch, run!
find a man, go find a man.
Big shorty.
You need to procreate."
No, mountain people would be cool. They ain't gonna be like all that, like them samurai. Them damn samurai.
Them samurai just don't know what to do with them, man. Samurai.
Oh hell yeah.
Well,
So yeah, so they they come across the Flying Dutchman.
well, this is actually the boat that
Yeah.
everybody came in on, and it got kerfuckled up. It got
It
bad.
got fucked up.
It got really, really bad.
And on it, they can see there's like this fucking monster just sort of lurking in the shadows and shit. They're like, all right, this fucking be on guard.
Okay, and for anybody at all, and I don't care what you say to me, this was a total ripoff. Cool, it looked neat. They did it in their own way. Total ripoff from Berserk. I don't care what you say. This is what happened. Same.
I wouldn't call it a
fucking-
rip-off. It's more of an homage.
Okay, you know what? Sure. If they were
I would
respecting the
say
scene,
I'd say it's more of an homage than anything.
I don't know. I guess I hold Berserk so highly now. I just
Then again, also it's really it's not uncommon to have like a giant tentacle monster attacking a boat.
well.
I know like
Way,
it's in the way that's done, but still, yeah. It's not-
either way, the sea god has spoken. You do not belong here. Get the fuck out.
Get out.
As they're sitting there searching the boat, they find an old, well, not old, I say old. They find one of the fellow executioners, and this man is just babbling nonsense.
And he sure wasn't able to get that bath.
Oh no, he was sure did not get that bath.
He did not get that bath.
Was that him?
Yeah, that's him.
No, because that dude was redheaded. No, he wasn't.
No, that's him. It's because of the lighting. His hair's darker because of the lighting.
Are you
It's
sure
like
that's
gray and whatnot.
so? That's
That's
the guy.
that is Keisha. That's the guy from the third episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did not look like the guy, but I will agree with you. So yeah, he got screwed, blued, and tattooed, man. He's sitting there just talking a bunch of shit. Okay, and as they get closer to him, a big fucking tentacle picks him up and snaps his fucking whole body in half. Okay, we're at that point. And with that point, I want to add the visual of this man's fucking body getting torn in absolute half.
Yeah.
There
He gets
were
fucking
roots
ripped.
coming out of his body. This man
Yeah.
had fucking roots coming out of the lower half of his body like a fucking stump. There was no blood. It was just fucking tree limbs. It was wicked looking. It
You
looked really
become
cool.
literally just body get replaced by
Right.
fucking wood.
Yeah, and you miss it if you don't pay attention, but
Yeah.
here on the anime boys channel, we pay close attention to details, and
At least one of us does at some points.
at some point, sometimes we
At
don't
some point,
see
sometimes.
we don't all see all the details, of course, but
So, and that brings us straight into, you know what, it's time for an era guy to have some PTSD.
oh yeah, she's
Shit, granddad.
is that you
No.
reaching out for me with your giant tentacle? Never mind.
No, granddad. And I like this bit here because she basically like it's so fucking. She has like really really intense survivor's guilt.
Oh yeah, dude, I
And,
feel really bad for her.
Yeah, and she even says she sees it as like divine punishment. And Tenza is like, well, what the fuck you saying? Come on, me no understand big word. You and your mountain folk and your fancy talking.
Yeah, you and your knowledge. Get that out of
Knowledge.
here. No one likes knowledge.
Yeah. Instead of like, I fuck it, we're gonna just have to fight. And they fight, not off the fucking island, back to the fucking island. 'Cause they're just like, oh man, shit, we can't get out here.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, this is a problem. Like this is a problem.
Yeah, man.
So they dip back on shore, and at this point, my boy Tenza gets to see a pair. Like, not a big pair, but a pair.
Also, I like the little traditional painting of like map of the island.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was really neat.
Yeah. But yeah, they're like fuck, yeah, we're tired, covered in blood. I need to fucking get a bath. We need to bathe.
Yeah, we definitely just need something.
Fucking nerd guy immediately is like, alright, cool, we'll fucking do this shit. And he's like, wait, you looking a little plump in certain areas. You don't really have like the frame of like a guy. He's looking kind of girlish. He's like, oh yeah, it's because I am.
I mean, I am a girl.
And
What do
then-
you mean? He just like he starts sounding like the cowardly
Yeah.
courage the cowardly dog. He's just like he's just
Shit,
like
I've been calling you Riley Freeman in my head this entire time. Like I said, Nura Guy's got some big Boondocks energy with her design.
oh, definitely, dude. It looks really cool, like her hair and shit.
Yeah.
Her clothes, the way her face is put together. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool looking. I also agree with that.
I really like her design in particular. But he's like, yeah, you know what? Is that a problem? It's like, no, don't you think this is like a little indecent? It's like, oh, I see what it is. You know what? Maybe I'll marry you if we get off. He's just fucking with him now.
She's just like, I love your chivalry. When we get back home, marry me. I feel like there's more intent to that.
Yeah.
Because she's now
Yeah.
responsible of regaining the entire clan.
Yeah.
So she kind of wants that too. She wants that dick. Like,
And so then we cut back over to the crew. Sintez talks to Sagiri about, hey, you know, I've noticed like Gabi Maru seems a lot different than he did at the selection. So I think something might have changed in him.
Yeah, something changed in this man.
So she decides to go out and check on him, and man, I really like the scene. That's coming up here of them just having their little talk.
Oh yeah, this talk was actually kind of neat because she goes over to him, and he basically, I don't know how to explain it, but he essentially is just sitting there talking to her about. I don't explain it, Bob. So I'm terrible explaining this.
First, the first sort of bit of the conversation is about how he he stuck around. He stuck around after she collapsed from the poison, and he was given his reason for why he did it was because he just
He was genuinely concerned.
he was concerned that
safety.
she might have been dying. She might have been die. She could have died from a wound that he himself gave her.
Right.
Because the reason she collapsed was because the poison got in quicker because she had an open wound.
Yeah. And that was such a
then-
really good, well lit scene.
Yeah. And that because of it, he owes her one for it because it was something that was his fault.
Yeah. It's
And let's see, I'm trying to think. And then there's like one thing where he's sort of chilling. He's enjoying the night air, and he says something along the lines of I think it's like there's like life becomes a lot easier when people understand each other better or something like that. Just something along those lines.
it's close. I mean, he basically just said that in order to remain, he basically just takes a note from his wife by saying that the only way to live is to live through others, essentially.
Yeah.
And if you don't have anybody, then you can't learn how to live properly.
You can't learn how to live. Yeah.
And I really loved the way it was put, and I was trying to put those jigsaw puzzles together in my brain, but it really was a really nice scene. But now she has a decision whether to stay or go, and she firmly stands on what she was saying before. Big
like, you know what, Genji, you make your own sandwich.
Yeah, make your own
Fuck
sandwich.
you.
I'm staying. I'm gonna kneel at your feet, but I'm staying.
How about instead of me going back home and breed, you go and get some bitches on your dick?
Yeah, you wouldn't be.
How about you go get laid, huh?
You wouldn't be talking like this if you got a different haircut, that yee ass haircut, and some bitches on your dick.
Yeah.
Someone needs to knock the cobwebs off your ass. Speaking of knocking the cobwebs off his ass.
Oh man. So he tries to fucking attack her. She literally just fucking parries that shit like a boss.
Dude, this
And
shit.
then man,
Oh,
he couldn't prepare for Andre the Giant.
bro got
Fucking-
bodied. No, this man got up behind him hearing this whole thing. Like in my head, at this point in time, when it rised up to his face, all I could hear was "respect women." Bitch.
You got fucking the bitch slap of a fucking century.
Dude, that shit took out like half of his fucking stomach with one swipe.
And then that's where the episode ends.
Yeah, that was it.
Right?
Big dude came in and smacked this dude out of the picture. He just...
Yeah, it was fucking. It's fucking like yeah. And it was pretty good in the manga, but damn, seeing that like animated, just seeing it just looming over and just
Oh my god.
swat like a fucking fly.
That shit was so funny, dude. Oh my god. Oh, respect women. Bitch.
Oh man. I want to make a little note. I was looking at some of the comments. Someone said, "When do they find out that they sell to Australia?" That was on one of the Crunchyroll comments.
Oh my
But,
gosh.
but
Oh, but that brings us into
so
episode
yeah,
6.
fucking big old Roku Rota. This will probably gone through a lot quicker because
It's nothing but
99.
backstory
It is
fight.
99. It's 99% fight.
Yeah, but
Um.
so,
yeah,
at the beginning of the episode, it talks about the backstory of what'd you say his name was?
Roku Rota.
Roku Rota. So essentially, he was born as a really big, fat fucking baby. I mean, big, fat fucking baby. And he grew up so hard that he killed his parents.
Yeah. Well, it's like, oh man, he's cute. Look, he's like really hungry. He always eats.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Cute fat baby.
Cute fat baby until big fat baby doesn't get what big fat baby wants.
Hunger. Big fat baby hungry.
And he ate his fucking parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ate his parents. That's his backstory. He ate his parents. And his entire fucking village.
It's implied that, his entire village is ate.
Just by big boy bigger than Fat Albert. I'm just...
Get aided.
I mean, this dude... he's like Pac-Man. He waka through the whole fuking village.
Yeah,
like, I mean...
Dude, you got a fucking power pellet and you just...
No, he said fuck the power pellet. He don't give a damn about them ghosts.
Yeah, man. Fuck them ghosts.
Bro just went in, but my boy Gabi, my boy Gabi had to humble that ass. Like,
yeah.
Oh man. So as it kicks us over to the actual fucking fight, Gabi comes in as he's about to swipe in on Sagiri. Sagiri launches back from Gabi. Gabi deflects this man's fucking giant fist attack with his fucking foot. That's it. His foot. He redirected the momentum of his punch or open hand slap with his fucking foot. I mean, just pow! Just that was the coolest shit. My bro lined up to bat, swung, and fucking missed. Like,
I like how I like how like feral Roku Rota is. Like after that, you just see these like blood. You just see the one singular like bloodshot eye.
Yeah, and
Gabi
like even goes
the eyes of a predator.
Yeah, I love what Gabi like refers it as. He's like the eyes of a fucking predator. It's really fucking neat, how he's portrayed. But as all this is happening, we had Sagiri fucked off, went to go find her boyfriend, the sandwich maker. And then Gabi's just sitting there having to fight this man by himself. And he's just sitting there like, hey, dumb bitch in the trees, come help me.
It's like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll fucking help you. She becomes
go, Gabi, go, go, Gabi, go.
Own little cheer squad.
She's just sitting up there fucking cheering him on.
She's got two fucking kunai.
Just smacking them together like a fucking pom-pom.
Yeah, dude.
But no, he's just like, you know what? Fuck it. Big boy's over here faster than Fat Albert. But Gabi had to bust out the goddamn buckshots.
To be fair, Gabi Maru is supposed to be the muscle of the group. She's just the information provider.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, a big boy faster than Fat Albert, and Gabi had to think of something, so he busted out his buckshot. Bro, like, threw a rock encapsulated in fire at this fucking man. He dodged all of them, and one went through a tree, and it left a fucking hole that I could fit 3 heads inside of.
Yeah.
I mean, golly, dude. Like, so Gabi's just going down the list of things that he's got to try. First, he uses his buckshot, which is basically him throwing rock. Then he uses his fucking blade wrapped in his fucking ninjutsu. That didn't work.
Just not working.
So he's sitting here just like
the attack
formulating.
that's about as tough as like actual fucking steel, and that's just doing nothing.
So he's sitting here formulating anything that he can do. Close range is too dangerous because he'll fuck him up. Long range is ineffective because he's too fast. So he's sitting there running through his abilities, which is cool. It puts it on screen things that he can do within his, right of power, and he's crossing them all off in his mind and on the screen at the same time. And he's sitting there freaking out because Big Man's coming in for the slap. And as he goes in for the slap, we get cut over to Sagiri talking to Tenza. And Tenza's over there just dying. Or not Tenza, Genji, excuse me. Genji.
Yeah.
Genji's over there just fucking dying. My boy's
fucking dying here.
He's like, I got one last request. Make me a sandwich.
Need a sandwich. Help.
I need a sandwich.
He's just spitting the blood.
And she's just like, I can save you. You need medical attention. He's like, nah, you're good. Go make me a sandwich. Oh, and while you're at it,
sandwich.
Go fuck that dude up because I know you can.
Yeah.
And she's just like, okay, I will. And she rushes in, slices Big Man's fucking pinky off.
Yeah.
Quite literally just rushes in and slashes this man's fucking pinky off. And in my notes, I said she cut his pinker off. I don't know why. I guess I was trying to think of finger at the same time because I was really excited because I was watching the fight. But at this point,
more importantly as well, Genji gave her his sword.
Oh yeah, that's why she's able to cut his fucking pinky off. But he's like, "Here's a knife to chop up my lettuce." But at this point, they formulate a plan. He's like, okay, I could do this with two people. We need a distraction. I'll be the distraction so you can go in for the kill. But Sagiri's just like, okay, we need to get him on his knees to flex so that I can get to his neck so that we can chop his neck off. And he's just like, okay, I can make that work. So I'm going to distract him this way, and you're going to cut his fucking tendons and his knees. She's like, okay, I got this shit. I'm going to do it. She goes up to the fucking slice. Gabi's just sitting there just fighting for his life. And she slices down at no avail. Not a fucking scratch. Not a scratch on this man. And she's like, fuck. He's got his muscles all tensed up. I'm going to go for another one. I'm going to go for his other leg. Or was it his arm?
I think it might have been his arm. But all the same, still not working.
Right. She goes in for another slice. But then again, nothing. And at this point, my boy had to eat a few rocks.
Yeah.
Gabi's sitting there just like, hey, bitch, get your act up. Gets fucking hammered. I mean, dude gets pile drived into the ground harder than the fucking cartoon character on Looney Tunes. I mean, this man ate so much dirt that he became best friends with the worms. I mean,
yeah, man.
I mean, this is crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah,
he comes up from the decimation.
Gets, good old. Just gets absolutely fucking.
He gets bodied,
whipped. Like
quite literally bodied.
Yeah,
and he gets up and he's just like, "What the fuck just happened?"
And then the hunger pains get in, and he just gets bodied even harder.
Oh, dude, yeah, he's just sitting there. He just starts fucking
driven into the grave.
Oh my god, poor Gabi. Oh my god, he's just hungry. He's hungry. Yeah. My boy Gabi. I feel so fucking bad.
Hungry, need food. Sandwich, need sandwich.
And as he's getting fucking hammered into the dirt, Sagiri's going through a midlife crisis. Yeah. Okay, I can I mean, her fucking brain's lagging like a '90s Dell computer.
I gotta fucking calm down. And then she breathes. She's like, all right, I gotta be fucking fierce yet logical. I gotta be strong yet calm.
I gotta be like
I
Jaden from Karate Kid in that water scene.
I gotta be the fucking. I gotta be the middle.
Oh my gosh.
And she starts fucking matching this fucker blow for blow.
Which was cool because the water analogy went from like raging waters to a calm, still, perfect line. And it. So she's sitting there just perfectly parrying every attack. And she's sitting there parrying each attack, and it cuts us over to an explanation of her rank, which she's ranked at number 12 of what is it, like top whatever?
It goes from 12. It goes from I think 12 and up.
And we get an explanation of why she's number 12. It's not because she's bad at what she does. It's because she's a woman. She's a woman. They rated her poorly because it's not a woman's work.
Yeah.
But she's compared to the number 1 spot on skill. And she's just deflecting the shit out of this big fucker. I mean,
I like the thing as well that sort of she's like going through this whole like bit where she's sort of hyping herself up, and she's talks about how she that regardless of what she does, she can't really win because like it's okay, so she can go be a lady, be the whammon the village wants her to be, but she wouldn't really be accepted in normal society because she's from the fucking weird clan that hangs out with dead bodies.
Right. So
and then if she doesn't do that, becomes a swords person, then she is going to be ridiculed by her clan. So at that point, she's going to know what. Fuck it. I'm a be Maki. I'm a be a Maki.
Yeah.
And do my own shit.
She's just like, fuck everybody and their rules and stupid mans and...
Fuck you, Dad.
Yeah, fuck you, Dad, looking down on me all the time. I'm cool and you know it. And so my boy Gabi gets this crazy plan. He's sitting there like, okay, I know what to fucking do. Are you ready? It's time to play the game.
Yeah.
My boy's just like,
also,
okay.
Yuzuria, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, Yuzuria just gets the fuck out of there. She knows what's about to happen.
She's like, oh shit.
He's just like, oh damn. So my boy Gabi, he's just going back to the whole like throwing rock shit. He's picking up limbs, he's lighting them on fire, throwing them at him, throwing blades at him, like throwing fireballs at him. I mean, this man's throwing everything but the kitchen sink at this man. And he's just like, you missed me hungry. Wait, it's getting kind of stuffy out here. What the fuck?
Why can't I breathe? Why can't I breathe?
Dude turns into the big macho, like Andre the Giant fucker to a big crybaby looking bitch. I mean, this man can't even handle being suffocated.
And listen, no matter how strong your muscles are, your smoke inhalation
right
ain't very good. Especially when he's like super high up, so he's literally like in like the fucking the midst of all the smoke.
Yeah, I mean, you can appreciate the fact though that the anime dialed it back to the very first episode of Hell's Paradise. I mean, they brought it all the way back to the moment where they were talking about monoxide poisoning. Like, that shit was kind of a cool drawback. And he used it against the big fucker to bring him down to his knees because he was choking to death. And as he went down to his knees, that was the perfect time. It's time.
Yeah.
So she cuts off his fucking head. And we get this fucking...
I want to talk about the little visualizations going on here because it's really interesting. So it goes back. It's like it goes back to the water sort of thing, but this time it's like a big old raging ocean.
Yeah.
And as it's going, Sagiri is standing like in the middle of it. Then her face fades away, only for her eyes to remain. and she's like focusing on it, and
Right.
then the fucking cut happens.
And then we get a scene where
He
he's
got
tearing up.
he gets the Demon Slayer treatment.
Dude, I wrote that down.
Damn.
Fuck you. I wrote that down.
Sorry.
I was like, he's sitting there just like, I had a life once. And it was filled of nothing but pain and anguish. And I just miss my mommy and daddy. I want to go back to them. And
why am I hungry? Why do people hate me?
And Sagir's just like, now you can eat eternally, young child. Go back to your parents and live your life as a child. Blah, blah, blah. Let me just love on you. Like, fuck off. Like, this man just bodied like half of your fucking teammates. Go fuck yourself.
Listen, he's like Blaster from Mad Max 3.
I do feel bad for him though. I mean, I really do. Yeah. If you really think about it, that is sad. He doesn't exactly know what he's doing. He's just hungry.
It's like have you seen Beyond Thunderdome?
No, I have not.
It's the third Mad Max movie.
I haven't watched any Mad Max movies.
So there's this character called Master Blaster. You got Master and Blaster's this big fucker.
Okay.
And you're thinking, so you're thinking Blaster is like he's a muscle, yes, but then you find out later in the movie that he's actually just like a kid with like mental deficiencies that's being used as muscle.
Right.
And so it's sort of like that. It kind of reminded me of it.
Well, either way,
but yeah,
it was kind of sad. I ain't gonna lie.
It was. Smokey the Bear is more than pissed off.
Oh yeah, poor Smokey the Bear. He's very disappointed. I think it's funny because me and Bopsto were just like on the exact same, which we usually are. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. Me and Bopsto are on the same page quite a bit of the time. And at this moment in time, I blurted out, I was like, Smokey the Bear would be very disappointed. And at the same time, Bopsto was just like, I was literally thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah. Yep. So they go. The monsters for whatever reason start going towards the fire. So they're like, you know what? Let's head towards wherever the monsters are coming from because they seem to all be coming from like a specific point.
Right.
And they run back into Yuzuria and whatnot.
Ooh,
and
what is it?
It turns actually before they headed off, that finally Gabimaru and Sagiri's goals begin to align because Gabimaru wants to find the elixir for his wife, and Sagiri is like, you know what? No, if I can, the quicker I find the elixir, the quicker we can be relieved of our duties.
Exactly. So they're just on the same page of just finding the fruit and getting the fuck out of there. And but they run into a fucking village.
Yeah.
That shit's wild, and I can't wait to fucking see what's gonna happen. But they're talking about the hermit that lives down there.
Yeah. Well, no, it cuts back over to Chobe, to Aza and
I know,
Toma.
but they cover the hermit before it cuts over to them.
Yeah. And so Aza is chowing down on some blood. He's doing it for fucking water.
Yeah.
Which is great.
It's just hilarious.
Yeah, monster blood. Let's just drink this fucking monster blood.
I mean, you can drink blood for hydration. I don't know if you knew
that. I know, but it's like these
it's
weird,
disgusting.
strange monsters that are not known to what, because like fuck. Basically, they aren't really comparable to any like animals and/or life forms that they have seen before. But yeah, so he's just fucking chilling. Toma's like, yeah, like there's this legends of these fucking hermits, and they're usually like older people, and they have like these extraordinary powers. And they're just like, they're walking, and they actually don't come across one of these so-called hermits.
If you want to call them hermits, I call them nymphos.
Yeah,
they're just in the background, fucking. I mean, that's just what they're doing. Having a good time.
They sharing the cum peach.
The cum peach, dude.
Peach, because it's a really, really juicy peach in the way it's animated. It kind of,
Oh my god, the cum peach.
yeah. And they're chilling, fucking macking on the peach, macking on each other.
Yeah, they're
It's
having a
like
good
that
time.
one. It's like that one page spread in Chainsaw Man, kinda. Um,
But in
and
short,
yeah,
they're just fucking,
um,
and it cuts to
they
black.
fucking and it cuts right at they see the brothers and they have this really fucking intense glare because like, excuse me,
Yeah,
what the fuck,
we were
can't.
partaking of the fruit here.
It's like SpongeBob like, hey man, it's not cool.
It's not cool. But yeah, that cuts us off at episode 6.
Yeah, yeah, man.
So far I am very much enjoying this anime. I can't wait now that we're past all the political sandwich making. I am really excited to get to see some of the actual action that is
Yeah,
followed with this anime or manga. Because I might actually start reading it, but
I'd
maybe not.
recommend it.
I don't know yet. But either way, I'm very
Yeah.
excited to see what commences, and um, but yeah, that's episode 4 through 6 of Hell's Paradise. Also,
Yeah.
you got anything to add there, bub?
No, then I'm enjoying it. It's a pretty decent adaptation of the manga, and yeah, um, can't wait to see more of it and whatnot. Other than that, I guess I'll take it away.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Well, I'm Bopsto the Other Weeb,
And I'm Red, the bald-headed wonder.
and you just got done watching the Anime Boys.
The anime, bigger
Boys.
boys. Wicka wicka
See
wicka.
ya.
I'm out.